Hey, welcome to Tech Tips everybody, with me Jacob. Today we have a video about accessories. It is from Ulanzi and it is a cooling fan. Now we've done a cooling fan before. There was the baby brother, the CA25. This is just a little camera fan that spins the fan and cools down your camera for a bit. Now this one is a little bit different, does the same thing but in a different way. So this is the CU01. Looks like that. It has a battery compartment extra and the fan itself, so it's a little bit of double. Here we have some information, the user manual, and some warnings and quality certified things and such. There you go. In the actual box, you have a cable, you have the battery power bank, and you have the unit itself. So let's take them out of the box. They're stuck in the box there. There. I don't know if you can see, but the unit itself is similar on this side, but on the back side it has like a thermal layer instead of just an open fan, which is what's making this more efficient. Like it cools down this entire plate instead of just blowing air at it. So let's see here. If I can get this out. It's a stubborn one. There we go. And this is a power bank that connects to the unit itself, so you can charge this and charge that separately. And here is a USB A to USB-C cable as well. Right there. So if you want to connect these together, you basically just hook them on and the magnet together, and then you show connectivity by the blue light and the battery indicator right there. Now, something that makes this different from the old version is that it has several different modes that you can use. It has a low mode, number one, a high mode, number two, and a smart mode. So it kind of feels what it needs to do and acts thereafter. So like an auto mode. All right, they charge by USB-C, like I said, and yeah, not much to say about it more than we actually had to put this on a camera. So what you do is, on cameras that has a flip screen that you can take out, the ones that only like tilt doesn't really work, so you have to have one that the entire thing goes out. And then you have a springy end on this side. So you put that in first, and then you spring it in. Or is that the way around? Yes, springy side last. So it sits right here on the battery body, or the camera body right here to cool it down. So you can hop over and see how long it lasts, so let's just see what the results are. Right, so just on its own it was roughly 11 minutes, and you got roughly a minute on the old version as well. And if you put it on auto, you could see you got roughly a minute extra as well, or a minute less even. But on full mode you actually got up to 14 minutes instead of only 11. So on full blast mode you could really see that it does do a good job. Now I did record this in 100 bits, so it's a very heavy and overheating-y format, because I really wanted to test how well it would do. So the R5 in general has been known to overheat in general, but I put it on unfavorable settings for the camera itself, so only 11 minutes on record, but it got up to 40 minutes. If I put it on lower bitrate, you would have a longer result. That's why I actually already have these. I have a couple of these already, so I am not sad at all that they came out with the new version. And if you look at this photo here, you can see how cold it actually got on the unit itself. It went down to like 14.6 degrees on the plate here. Meanwhile, the body of the camera was over 30. So almost double the temperature. So it was really trying and doing a good job for it. Other differences you obviously see from the old one is that it has the battery bank to it. So we're going to do a little time lapse here to see how long the battery actually lasts altogether. So let's check it out. It's rated for 85 minutes on the lowest, so we'll see how long it actually takes. So there you go. It's actually a quite long time, much longer than the 15 minutes that you get from the camera before it died. And you probably want to know how loud they are. And I can say they're barely noticeable. This is actually a tool that I already use. Like I said, that I have our cameras, and it's been a very hot summer. So I've been using these even in the studio because it just was too hot for anything. So I had to have a couple of these stuck in the bag. Actually, sorry, these ones, the older ones. And they were barely holding on as it was. So I'm really happy that they came out with a new version. I really like the cooling part of this. It's a really novel idea. I really like it. I like that you can have your power bank too to get some extra time for it. Because sometimes you're just out there and you really need to cool it, and it's not always enough to just shade it, and you can do all the precautions you can, but in the end of the day, if it's hot, it's hot. It's just how it is. So this is a great tool that I really recommend that you pick up and have with you. Like, even if you have a camera that isn't prone to overheat, when it's hot, it'll do it anyways. I have several cameras that has done this during the summer, even though they're not prone to it. It just, sometimes it's warm, and you really miss having these when you come to those days and you really standing there, you really just need a minute more or 2 minutes more or 30 minutes more, depending on how you're shooting and what camera you have. So I do really recommend these. This was the CU01 from Ulanzi. It came with the kit as you see it. It has the battery and the unit itself, so you don't have to buy them separately. Just click in. Love that so much. They're so easy to use, and again, I really like having them. I recommend you picking something like this up just to have it. They're not that expensive, and it's a really, when you sit there and you need them, you really need them. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to ring the notifications for all the new videos or content coming up. And don't forget to like and subscribe, always helps the channel. And if you have any questions, comment down below, or just comment for the sake of commenting, that's fine too. Alright guys, until the next one, bye for now.